Here are the biggest highlights from the Jake Paul and Nate Diaz press conference that end with both fighters' entourages getting into a brawl. What a dumpster fire this was.
Hey, bring this little bitch up here. Get him the fuck out of here. Straight the fuck out.
Worse, I'm gonna choke your bitch ass out.
Ariel Helwani does his best Dana White impression while announcing the two fighters, Nate Diaz and Jake Paul.
The internationally known, respected, and perhaps at times, maybe not as liked as well. He is the man that they call the problem child, the star of the new Netflix documentary that just came out a couple of days ago, and dare I say was tremendous viewing as well. He is the one and only Jake Paul. Let's say hello to Jake Paul, everyone. The winner of The Ultimate Fighter Season 5, the original BMF champion, the man who made that belt, who introduced that belt, who validated that belt, fought them all, beat the vast majority of them from Conor McGregor all the way on down. Everyone knows him. Everyone respects him. Most importantly, he is the face of Real Fight Inc. And on Saturday, he'll be making his long-awaited, much-anticipated pro boxing debut after winning his final UFC fight against Tony Ferguson back in September of last year. He is the pride of the 209. He is the pride of Stockton, California. He is the one and only Nathan Diaz.
A member of the media asked Nate Diaz if he would consider fighting for the UFC and Dana White after this boxing match with Jake Paul. He said he would be interested, and that's where the biggest fights are. But I would not suggest that Nate Diaz goes back to the UFC, as there is better opportunities for him elsewhere. The top 15 in the UFC's welterweight division are young, up-and-coming fighters.
Yeah, would you ever go back to the UFC?
Yeah, I plan on fighting the biggest fights, the hardest fights for the rest of my time. So, for sure.
And he's currently 38 years old. The only other fighter older than him in the welterweight division is Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, which is 40 years old. I just don't think that it's worth going back and trying to make a run at the championship. Nate Diaz should just either retire or move to a different organization.
He don't know how to defend a choke.
Jake Paul states that he offered Nate Diaz $10 million to fight him in an MMA match in the PFL. If I were Nate, I would take that. It's his last chance to make some really large money, and he doesn't have to worry about the top contenders in the welterweight division.
Can you accept my offer to fight in MMA? But no, you're acting like a bitch still. I have $10 million for you in MMA, and you still haven't accepted it. After I fuck you up in boxing, I'm coming to MMA, and I'm fucking you up worse. I'm gonna choke your bitch ass out. Accept the offer, pussy, but you won't. You won't accept the offer.
He can retire. He can do this fight with Jake Paul in the PFL for $10 million, or he can go back to the UFC. But no one will discredit Nate Diaz's legacy if he did decide to go to the PFL and make some money and just fight cans.
Bouncer right there who I smacked with a beer last time he thought he was tired. I fucking smacked that bitch in the face. That's who the bully. Fuck him, fuck you, and fuck MVP.
Nate Diaz blames Jake Paul for the rise of the rap duo, the Island Boys. Not too sure why that was brought up, but let's roll the clip.
Can't wait to watch Jake knock you the fuck out.
Hey, bring this little bitch up here. Get him the fuck out of here. Straight the fuck out. Bring him up here.
He's coming.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Derek, what have you done?
The lack of respect from all the pussies in this fucking faggots camp, motherfucker. That's the problem.
What is going on?
Fucking influences these guys to influence fucking the fucking island gay boys because the motherfuckers like you, bitch. You're the fucking bad guy, and this little fuck right here needs the ass whip. And fuck your dad too. How about that?
After a brief face-off that ended pretty strange, both fighters' entourage decided to get into a huge brawl for no apparent reason. Let's roll the clip.